Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Parked in the Garage, Parked in the Driveway, same difference, episode. Today is February 23rd. We're already 2 months in, about to begin the third month really soon. I wanted to talk about today with you the power of words. So, I think one of the biggest lies that we were ever told growing up is sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Lies, lies, lies. Words are powerful. Words are very, very powerful. As a Christian, I know there's a few scriptures. I pulled them up, especially in Proverbs. It says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat of its fruit. Um, a soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Um, Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. These are so true. I think about kids at my school. I think about things that people have said to me. I've even thought about things that I've said to other people. And words are very, very powerful. They can break someone's spirit. They can create situations, cause anger. But it also can make people fall in love, create friendships, build up a child. So my message to you is to be careful of the words that come out of your mouth. And yes, we all get angry at times. And sometimes we say things that when we reflect back, we didn't mean it, or we didn't mean it to sound the way it came across. And for adults, I'll say this: apologize. Apologize. It's nothing wrong with apologizing. I've apologized to kids. And I've apologized to friends because I realized that something that I said may have hurt their feelings, especially especially when it's a face-to-face conversation and you see how they react to what you said, and you realize, wait a minute, what I just said hurt this person that I say that I love and I care about. Then it should be for you to automatically say, hey, if not then, later, I'm sorry for what I said. My intent was not to hurt your feelings, but this is what my intentions were. Or just leave it there. My intent was not to hurt your feelings, and I'm sorry. But words are very, very powerful. Think about people that have grown up and heard, you just like your father, you're just like your mother, or you're just like this person, and that person's life is, crappy, or that person is not a good role model. And then you get mad when the child turns out that way. Well, you put those words over that child. Words, you can sometimes create the thing that you hate the most by putting those words on top of someone, especially when it comes to kids. Kids are such blank pages that are given to us, and we keep throwing negative and negative and negative and negative things, and we may think sometimes, oh, I'm trying to strengthen the child and build them up and get them ready for that harsh world out there. And yes, the world is harsh, but it doesn't have to begin at home. You can prepare them for a harsh world without being harsh yourself. You can teach them something without having to be harsh yourself. Coming from a West Indian background, you have to have a thick skin, because some of the things that our parents and other kids would say to us, if your skin wasn't thick, you would go crazy. Wasn't necessary bullying, because a lot of people think, oh, if you're hurting my feelings, you're bullying me. No, bullying is when I'm in fear of you, like serious fear, not that healthy fear, but that fear of, I don't want to come to school. I start crying when I think about this person or whatever. That's bullying. Teasing is different. And growing up in the Caribbean, I don't know about here in America, but in the Caribbean, anything that seemed to be a flaw, and you did something, you were picked on. I was always one of the shorter people, so I got called short stuff, or I was a shrimp. whatever somebody wanted to say. One of my friends have talked about people talking about the size of their lips, or if you had, red hair, or if, just even things like your skin color, you were teased about. And if you didn't have a thick skin, if you didn't have a comeback to say something about them, but that was teasing. But I'm talking about when you intentionally say something to truly hurt someone, not tease them in a fun way that they may tease you back and we let it go and we move on. But you intentionally say things to hurt someone's feelings, or something about someone and you start spreading rumors and you start saying stuff. That's not cool. That's hurtful. Or parents being very hard on their children. I just saw a story where the lady was talking about growing up in a society where she was condemned for being born a girl. Like you don't have a choice of whether you're a boy or girl when you're born. And the harshness that she suffered, that even into adulthood, she dealt with a relationship. And because she was so used to that's the type of relationship that she stayed in. So build up our kids, build up other adults. I love giving other females compliment, like, hey, your hair is beautiful, or I really, I like those shoes, or hey, you're really wearing that outfit. Men, give them a compliment, because you don't have to say something to the opposite sex and it's because you're trying to get into a relationship or you're flirting. We have to start watching the words that we say to each other, and also the words that we say to ourselves, because we can be harsh with our own selves. We can put our own selves down. I know I have. I start looking at what I think is my flaws or my negative aspects and realizing I'm not perfect. And so I start looking at the things that I really like about myself. Like, I love my lips. I think they're one of my great assets. And so, we have to also be kind to ourselves. So my whole message is, watch your words, because they are powerful, and don't break someone down. Let's build each other up. Have a nice evening, everybody.